Hello, guys. So, welcome to the broadcast of the match between Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers. This match is going to be played at the Emirates Stadium. So, you're welcome. And nobody made it for the studio. So, I did here with Oga Terence. Oga Terence, how you doing now?
Very good afternoon, Mr. CHUKS. Good afternoon,
All
lovers of
right.
football. Good afternoon, Arsenal fans all over the world. Nice to have you here.
All right. So, welcome to our broadcast of the pre-match analysis. All right. Without wasting much of your time, make a carry and go through the lineup we Arsenal won't actually use. So now only one change that I can make from the people we beat this RC lens. So Kai Havertz, the Komotam, compose Trossard back. Ateta continue the number 8 experimentation when they do. All right, so for the goalkeeping department, you have David Raya there. Then for the back four, so Miyasu, William Saliba, Gabriel Mogales, and Zinchenko. Then Odegaard, Rice, Trossard for the midfield. Then Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and Martinelli. So now the people who they use today. All right, my Carol, I go through the bench. We'll see who and who they for our bench in case something they go well and want to make some changes. So Ramsdale for bench, Kai Havertz, Ben White, Jacob Kivior, Cedric Suarez, El Neni, Jorginho, Nelson, and Ketia. Okay, and Trossard not supposed to be here because they start already. That's an error. All right, so this is the line of the bench people, bench warmers, who they use. So Oga Terence, I take see this our lineup.
Yeah, it's a very wonderful lineup, Mr. CHUKS. Now Arsenal they play a lot of games, so rotation is actually needed in the team, and I love the fact because Trossard was in a rich vein of form before he was dropped by the midweek against Lens. So bringing him back to the field of play, I think is a nice one as a wake-up development. Of course, we need all the threat in the world to defeat this Wolverhampton Wanderers side because they're a very stubborn team. Notwithstanding, you see what they don't do to the bigger teams where they don't play with so far, and Arsenal will not be an exception. So we need to take this game with all seriousness, so that at the end of the day, we not go suffer like the likes of Man City, because this 3 points is actually needed based on the fact that Man City is playing a very good Tottenham side. Although say their last 2 games they never really do well, but with the hope, although they are our enemy, our North London rivals. So we not wish they were, but for this match, based on we are going for the title. So we all Arsenal fans go want to make the either hold Man City to a draw or even defeat Manchester City. So
if possible.
waiting with the look for now the 3 points, and Arsenal need to put their foot on the gas from the very blast of the whistle to the end of the match, so that at the end of the day, the 3 points will be ours. That is what the lineup is very okay.
All right, so why can't you check this lineup? Because some people don't make the argument. Say, she make it be like say Tomiyasu now don't enter the first 11 and Ben White can't become second 11 material for that right back. I did see that opinion. Are you for or against? Because Ben White don't be okay.
Yes, Mr. CHUKS, if you look at the way Tomiyasu and Ben White are playing currently, you start see Tomiyasu did a bit ahead of Ben White at the moment, because if you say back to back, Tomiyasu don't give up a very good performance, and bringing Tomiyasu to the bench will not be a nice one, because Arteta need all the best fruit he can get to actually compete for this title, and I don't think that Arteta won't take any chances. That is why if you say in they bring it Tomiyasu, because Tomiyasu two of them they are good players though, but Tomiyasu is a workaholic, and say at the back line, nowhere where Tomiyasu not fit play. So it will be an added advantage to Arsenal having Tomiyasu on the field of play. And if you say he put all his body right currently now for games, he did defeat. They say if you remember what say commentator talk against Lens over the play, he said defender striker celebrate goals while defender celebrate blocks. So because of the fact that Tomiyasu is a very nice and very rugged defender who not they let attacker they beat him easily. So I think it's a nice one for him to be there, and he has given a very good performance over the games where he don't play so far. And I think it's a welcome development for what Arteta did. Arteta is doing a human job, and I commend his efforts for that.
All right, so Ronaldo fans page going to say, I think Wolves will score first, then Arsenal will come back. Mommy, I don't pray that one.
No, I don't like that one. No.
At all, I don't like that one. Which I will say Wolves will score. Anytime they score first, they can't score second.
Yes, I don't like that one.
Anytime they score first, who will go the attack? They'll go the counter us. I don't like
that one. Not good.
Okay, Dennis going to say the lineup is very, very perfect. Then Saheed Bakary going to say this is a killer lineup by Arteta. against stubborn wolves, the main point is needed at all costs. Some of these wolves are stubborn, true.
Very
Then Oga
stubborn.
Rashid, Jamie, you're gonna say White don't chop Ben. That even so they talk that. So yeah, it can't be like say White gonna be second 11 now. Then Ilumo, Oga is gonna say good afternoon, Gunners. Please, I need a little help. Okay, my body talk. Well, anybody that can assist him in the comment section can do that. All right, so Prince Chidia gonna say thank you, sir. The Mangman gonna talk say Arsenal for life. Yes. Then at the same time, Castano Sam. So Castano Sam, what's man see that comments? Ah, their comment won't disappear. Then Castano comes and say, okay, Wolves are a very good side against big teams. Then at the same time, Neki Uzomaka say, I is informed now. I don't just really trust Trossard on this platform. Okay, on this position. Anyways, we move. In fact, how do you see Trossard? This experimentation way Ateta they do now. This is the second time running. Way Ateta don't try him now. Do we never play the second time or what? I take here.
You see, this position where Trossard they play so far, he played for Belgium before. It's not a new thing to Trossard, but the first thing I new thing to Arsenal to the Arsenal team. The guy don't get the ideas, don't get the experience over the years when they play for Belgium. Even though they played this thing before, and if you see the day where they play, and the first time where they play, so it was against Brentford when they actually got a goal, but they actually ruled the game, the goal out for an offside position. For the I like the way he played that day. If you see, there was no lapses, there was no lag, as he never actually give away the ball too easily like that, and he gave a good account of himself that day when he played this thing. So I think Arteta bringing up new ideas to the players is a nice one, is a welcome development, because if you are predictable in the Premiership, you go suffer a lot. So for you to make your team unpredictable, these are the kind of changes you need to do, because teams and coaches, they don't already go study your players. It's okay, Trossard, they come from the flank. Okay, these are how we mark it. But when the coach say before the match, you don't change plan, you know they play for where they put her. So that one psychologically does scatter the head of the coach so far. You go come the one they re-systemize the team again. Before you know, everything don't reach time of play, and Arsenal will come give back. So for me, for which Arteta they do by bringing in all these this thing, not be new to Trossard. So it will not go cause any lapses for the team. Since he has been doing it before, he has the experience, he has the idea, and he's giving us goals. So what are we crying for? We should not cry like your word. Might use your word. We should not cry over spilled milk. So Trossard is a good player who can use both feet. Playing the number 8 role, you need players like that that can blast bullet at. But with any feet, you're not going to see the difference.
Like Santi Cazorla.
Santi Cazorla, thank you very much, sir. The likes of Santi Cazorla. Now, those two, only way Santi Cazorla take better pass now, if they use left, take the cross balls, take the do some kind of things where we never see Trossard do so far. But Trossard is a nice player that can give his best at any position at that front line when you call him to duty. So I think I'm happy with this development, and I'm happy with the position which Trossard they play so far.
All right, Baba Satoke don't join us for the studio, so you're welcome. So Baba Tokpe on the talk say Tomiyasu is going to play for his country in January. So I guess the reason Ateta wants to use him and then we'll enjoy him. All right, Ogadro Jai says you're doing great, thanks, boss. At the same time, Judah Gukon is a very good lineup. In fact, for the benefit of Baba Sato and some other people just join the show now, we'll just go through the lineup once again, make everybody know who they fight battle for us now. So when you check, you'll see David Raya, 90 for the goalkeeping department, then Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Zinchenko, now be our back four, then Odegaard, Rice, and Trossard. In short, like the same lineup we'll use against RC Lens with the omission of Kai Havertz, the come puts in Trossard. For the front three, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Bukayo Saka are the people they use for our first 11 with that. So we can check our second bench, like second 11. We'll see Aaron Ramsdale, Kai Havertz, Ben White, Jacob Kivior, Cedric Suarez, Elneny, Jorginho, Nelson, and Ketia. So these are the guys waiting for our bench in case something they happen and we want to switch up some kind of thing. So Baba Sato, I do see this our lineup.
Yeah, first of all, good afternoon, Sir CHUKS and Ogataires. And
hey, Baba Sato worldwide, I greet you, sir.
Arsenal over the world, I greet you now. Yeah, not bad. You have already said it all. Landley, Havertz, they change our Trossard issues, which is now the two of them with the switch they bring, you know. So now normal thing, I'm waiting with the glam mode for say make Trossard they play that place so that he will get used to that place. You understand? So now very nice lineup, nice one. I like how.
All right, I will not ask for that, so I say make I even ask for Basato. People they talk say as he look now, as he be now, it can be like say now Tomiyasu be first 11 right back, or say Ben White on the chop bench, because Ben White on the 100% fit. So I don't know. Some people say, why Ben White still come play now? What's this up now? So I don't know. You follow for that line of thought. I mean, if you say me Tomiyasu continue.
It's just like the way Raya and Ramsey be. We not get nobody thought saying Raya be the first 11 or maybe Ramsey, but we all know be the first 11. You understand? So, but the truth be say, I believe say Ben White never did 100% fit the way Arteta they want him. You understand? Compared to say me not still to use them now. Until if Tomiyasu don't go their League Cup. So Ben White
Asian Cup for January.
So Ben White would do more 100% to the play him. You understand? So may not come go they use him now. When you know say Ben White, when you know say Tomiyasu will come out next month. You know understand? So may your Kukuma they use him now. You know, so next month you know say not they available again. Ben White will take over a position. So now waiting I see that one.
Yeah.
All right. So Oga Olusegun going to say, let the informed players play. It's 3 points that matters, not actually the players who they play. So Oga Isco going to say Gunners all the way. Then many going to say, okay, they tell somebody where to watch the match or score 808. Then Emmanuel Onwuka going to say, up Gunners, CHUKS, we are winning. All right, no yawa. Then Oga Said Bakari say, just like Tomiyasu, Trossard can play any position in the front three. Come on, you Gunners. Then at the same time, Kefala call it says CHUKS, how coach is wise. Okay, Arteta is wise, you know what he's doing at all times. And at the same time, Amuche call it says CHUKS, Arsenal is going to win 3-0. All right, Terence, if you were Arteta, remember Arteta don't come and tell us say this Wolves team, they are very, very stubborn and they always perform when they see a big team. I don't go check the Wolves lineup when they play the game. Apart from Kunha and Chan, the rest, I don't know them. And their defense, I don't forget to mention this in the morning. They have a former Tottenham Hotspur defender in Dawson. That guy, go and check the match between Wolves and Man City. That guy single-handedly pockets Eliel and throw him for pockets closer. That guy is very, very good and experienced. He's spacey, he's strong. So I'm not going to have that guy with Gabriel Jesus, the battle. Like, all in all, how you take see this first half unfolding, because we need to focus on the first half because we all know no two halves are equal. So if you are Arteta, how you go approach this first half?
Yes, first and foremost, to make I talk about the one of Gabriel Jesus at Downside. Like, you see, we not get out and ice strike away saying that's why you want hold. Gabriel Jesus now player will be like say he know the stay for a position. He will stand for the midfield, he will stand for defense. That is why it is more difficult for defenders to defend against an Arsenal team than for defenders to defend against a Manchester City who has a point man that is the likes of Haaland. Arteta they play from the flanks, which is making it more difficult for our opponents to mark us. If you see Saka and Martinelli, they are two very gifted players who are both gifted with their feet and everything. If you see say the flanks not work, and then we come they bring in the likes of Kahava to come they play the long balls, and Gabriel Jesus now one person will be like say he good at his feet. He not be like not be like Alan, will be like saying I run a power night. Gabriel Jesus is very good at dribbling defenders. He's very tricky and very skillful. So if he not fit do in power, he go use his skillful nature to beat her. And number two, Gabriel Jesus, understanding the fact that say not tall, he's very strong. You can't take it, you can't bully him off the ball like that. So that one, I be the then if I were to be Arteta for the blast of the whistle to the end of the match, I'll tell you say focus, be the one to get the first goal first and dictate the pace of the game. You know, say I don't really talk this thing. The moment your opponent don't dictate the pace of the game, dictate the tempo of the game, it will not become a problem for you catching up. Once your opponent don't get the second balls, it now becomes a problem. So you dictate the pace and the tempo of the game. At the end of the day, get the first goal. Anything will make you get the first goal, it weakens your opponent. The one can they try to bring the come out for an equalizer. By then you go start to actually put in more goals. But anything will make them get their first goal, we will come they play to equalize, and we'll come they put in more pressure to the team based on the fact. And don't forget that when you attain the number one position, there's a lot of pressure already. That one, when you become number one for Premiership, a lot of pressure already, apart from the likes of Manchester City, where they used to run. Arsenal are very young team where they come up, so they never they used to this being top of the table, and the pressure will tell on them. So score the first goal, then defend with your lives, and make sure say second balls are won by the Arsenal players. With that, you start say the match go be easier for us, and we go be victorious. That is just.
But Sato, you call I go take approach this first half. But as they like this, I don't even want to see draw. Now we know. So I would
Yes, now.
The truth be say, the only thing when we will pray for me, they no gang up. If they gang up, it go dey difficult. You understand? If you see the life of these people who play on few days ago, RMC Lens. You see, say without no gang up, everybody they score. So without gang up come, now that thing will give us problem. You understand? But all the same, I see Arsenal, even though just like waiting that comment or talk, now what's important is 3 points. I don't care that we play dirty or we play normal. At least if we play dirty to win is okay. If we play normal to win is okay. What vitals in this game is 3 points. So I tell Arteta, say, if maybe Arteta, I tell the boys, say, may they calm down. Any chance where they see, may they take out. You understand? So, but may they not lose guard their own back or their midfield. Because trust me, we have not come here come play as well. The way I said I can't win, and so they can't still win.
Exactly.
So may they carry their head, calm down. So any opportunity where they get, may they neutralize them. That's just it.
Okay, but Baba, make a stay on you now. For the fact say we knock Wolves 5-0 last season for the same ground. What did you say go happen today with that antecedent, that historical data? Say now this same Wolves team collect 5, pack and go out. Today go dey different.
No, it go dey different way. You know, say it's just like waiting Chartreuse they talk for GLF TV some days ago. You know one thing, then that last season nobody see it coming, including you and I not see it coming. Say Arsenal will even reach the position where they did. So they were not ganging up against us. They were letting us to play that flowing football,
yeah.
You understand? So, but now the threat don't there now. Say these people now are one of the contester for the trophy. You understand? So they're careful the way they will mark Man City now. They will mark us. So they know what you expect. May they lose the last 6 where they lose last time. You understand? May they collect. They not say if they lose them again, they'll still collect reach there. They still collect that 5-0 or collect 3. So right now they'll carry their head come down, one focus, may they not lose guard the way they lose guard last season. Now the way they'll take on be that one.
All right, so Oga Joka don't join us so quickly because we don't get much time. So Oga Joka, I can see today match.
Well, today's match I see it as an opportunity for us to strengthen the. First of all, let me say good morning, good afternoon to all gunners and the in-house. Baba Sato, Oga Tere.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I expected Arsenal to solidify their first position because Manchester City they have a tough match with Tottenham. So it's an opportunity. These are kind of opportunity that if you have, you grab it. So, but for the fact that Arsenal are playing the way they are playing, and finally we find ourselves up there, this is an opportunity to solidify. Although it's not going to be an easy match, because Wolves they always turn up with all these big sides.
Big thing, yeah.
They turn up with all the big sides. So, but you know, of course, I expected Arsenal to win. So it's an opportunity for us to solidify our position and continue to do what we are doing. And kudos to the boys and to the Arteta as well.
Thank you, sir.
All right, quickly. Oga Terence, what will be your prediction for today's match?
2-0, 2-0.
2-0, okay. Baba Sato, you go.
I stand with Terence, 2-0.
Oga Joka, you go.
I'm going with 4.
Oga Joka.
Say we dey miss Oga Joka and Oga Chinedu dey give back.
You know, say I talk the last time.
Oga Joka not dey hide the
You know, say I tell you the last time when we talk, say I dey miss Oga Joka and Chinedu. You know, they say he back. I don't miss Antaya. I don't know where he enter. No. It dey show himself now. You see how?
Me, I'm not going to be surprised because they collect 5 last season, so I will not be surprised. In short, Oga Joka, I dey with you. I been talk say 3-0 before, but I dey with you. We'll go see how it will be. All right, and then after that, we'll just